Velkhana, in relation to the 3 other Elder Dragon bosses in this game, is considered to be a middle tier fight in terms of difficulty. The fight is more complex than Yamasukami, yet very simple compared to the likes of Namiel or Narwa and Ibushi. That is why in this video, we'll be going in depth into the mechanics of the fight, including movesets and phase changes to make the encounter as easy as possible. Here's the moveset for the fight. Although the moveset is small, they do massive ice damage and come with a nasty side effect. Each of Velkhana's ice moves comes with a secondary effect called Frostblight. This status is unique to this fight, where you will automatically lose a turn if you don't cure it within a set amount of turns. You will have around 3 turns to cure the status by winning head-to-heads, doing double attacks, using items, or riding on your monster. Now to go over each phase of the fight. Velkhana has 3 phases that he will switch between throughout the fight that corresponds with the attack type that will be used. These phases also represent a timer until he unleashes his most powerful move in his last phase. Velkhana will always start the very first turn of the encounter with an AoE attack in his tech phase. He will also go to tech phase after a topple when you completely break his gauge or break all of his parts. Next, he will move into his Ice Mantle phase, which is his speed phase. This phase is where the timer starts before his nuke move, so you must focus on breaking all of his parts. If you break all the parts, you will get an immediate topple, which repeats the cycle. Last phase is his Freezing Fog state, which is his power phase. It is your last chance to break his parts before he unleashes his nuke AoE called Absolute Zero, which gives Frostblight and hits multiple times, then the cycle repeats. Once Velkhana is at low health, around 25%, or where the red line is on this graphic, Velkhana will skip his Ice Mantle phase altogether and go directly to his Freeze Fog phase to unleash Absolute Zero quicker. Finally, let's talk strategy. Velkhana is weak to several elements like fire and dragon, while also being weak to several ailments like blast, darkness, burn, and poison. This creates 2 different approaches to how you can handle the fight, depending on your level and playstyle. The first approach is hyper offense, focusing on his element weaknesses, utilizing very strong single target attacks to break his parts quickly to force topples to where Velkhana spends more time flailing on the ground than attacking you. The second approach is more of a control-based style that focuses less on element and more on status activation, using darkness together with accuracy debuffs to not allow Velkhana to hit you, while constantly activating blasts alongside using fire element to do your damage. The hyper offense approach is recommended for grinding Velkhana after you beat him the first time and know how the fight works. The status control approach is recommended more for beginners who have not done the fight before, who are most likely at a lower level for the fight. Both approaches will benefit greatly from inserting Part Breaker in your set to make breaking Velkhana's parts easier. In this particular run, we'll be showcasing the hyper offense approach and how quickly it ends the fight.
All right. Thank you. Let's go. Thanks. Yes. This'll do it. Don't overdo it. Are you okay? Now's a chance. Counting on you. I'll pay you back.
Watch out!
Nice one. Don't overdo it.
Thanks. Let's go.
Thanks.
Don't push yourself.
You're open. All right. Leave it to me. See that?
Let's go!
Ready? I got it!
See that?
Better one! Amazing!
Well done.
Excellent! Now!
Yes!
Now's your chance! Let's calm down.
Murray!
This'll do it!
Done. Perfect.
Watch out!
I won't lose. Good one.
Now!
Now's our chance!
This should do it!
Nice one!
You did it! What a win!
Done, everyone.
If this guide helped you in any way,
Oh,
make sure to like and subscribe.